Wiki, Rising Machine, it's good afternoon time. Live and direct from the YouTube asylum.
You did, because listen, I saw, don't fucking lie to me, Matt. You're breaking out, you broke your leg. You didn't even break your leg. You didn't even break your leg. You're a lying little cunt. That's what you are. You're a dirty, lying, charity scamming, dirty scumbag.
No, what? Yeah, do you like it? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm referring to, sorry. Yeah, jealousy gets you nowhere, mate. That's pure hard graft and knuckles that I've got that. It's me. Let me try and get it properly on. It's a Bulgari limited edition.
Right. On one of my videos, you heard me saying, "You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it."
Are we still live?
And you heard me say, "Now, let's see you put ants balls in your mouth."
Now, let's see you put ants balls in your mouth.
Ants balls in your mouth. Right? It was a Keith Lemon sketch with, I can't remember his name now, out of 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, Will Mellor.
Well, I can tell you that today's challenge is called putting ants balls in your mouth.
Big up everyone. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone is having a nice day because it's the middle of the afternoon now. Well, it will be once this is uploaded. So for the lives this morning, well, for the videos this morning, we've got tunes. We've got a bit of tunes. We've got a video from Brian Harvey. It's a message to Andrew Goyne, Jimmy Newman, a little bit of Jimmy Newman, and a little bit of Grass is Nonsense Exposed talks to Jimmy Newman. So Jimmy meets Jimmy, and then that'll be it. So I was watching some of Jimmy Newman's live yesterday, and I thought it was a little bit strange because that Andy Goodhand was on, and he had his child hanging over the back of him, and people's first thoughts when they seen that child was, get it off the screen, you're going to get a strike. Can someone explain to me why someone would get a strike if they had the child on the screen? Isn't it up to that parent whether they want their child shown on social media or not? It should be up to that parent. Shouldn't be up to people on YouTube to decide, get that child. If you're thinking anything but look at that, the child and the father's relationship, if you're thinking anything else than normal thoughts, then I think it's you that needs to be either seeing a doctor or getting yourself on some sort of register, because when I see a child, it just doesn't, things like that just don't come into my head. They don't come into my head that I'm going to clip that child and I'm going to use that child against somebody. If somebody is thinking like that, then it's them that needs exposing, and it's them that needs to be held accountable for what they do, isn't it? It should be nothing on the parent if they want their child to be shown on social media. We have channels that are like family-run channels, and their children are on their channel. Doesn't mean that, you can't help what these sick-minded people are doing, but I do understand that this corner of YouTube is sick and people are not well, and people can be nasty and do horrible stuff, but I don't think that should be the parents' worry, unless they're not worried, if you know what I mean. I would worry. I think a lot of people would. Some people don't, and that's entirely up to them, for them to choose, but I don't think you would get a strike. So let's start with these lives. We'll start with tunes and I'll come back to you at the end.
I don't have to take bribes from people or get pay people to do my dirty work.
You noticed that when you went on Mermaid,
you need to behave yourself, otherwise I'm just gonna.
You said nothing to Grumpy. You said 12 wrong ones in the chat, and then Grumpy turned that round and said,
so gay
you
for
called me a
Grumpy,
wrong
it's untrue.
No, but you like to pick up on the words
with that boy. I'll hook you up, Jimmy. I'll hook you up for a coffee date. When you come over to the UK, I'll hook you up for a coffee date because you are fascinated with that man.
Right, come on now, stop it. I don't want this on my.
Bring banter, he loves it. He can bring his rainbow flag.
When's this Magman coming round that old Grump said he was going to send round to my house? Look at these somebody, meet nearby. I don't mind.
I guess you take things
Grumpy's
literally.
Grumpy's going to come on and address you. I don't want no one else getting involved. Let just them two go in.
I'm going to turn my mic off.
Oh, brilliant. That's great news, mate.
Just let them two go at each other.
You like white nights, didn't
I
you,
look scared Dennis off now.
I'm glad length's better, mate. That's great
I thought you
news.
didn't like people white knighting people, Jay.
Sorry, do you want me in the conversation? I thought you were talking to someone else.
When I mention the word Jay, unless there's any other Jay on here, then I was probably talking to you, you fat fucking prick.
I wish you could say it in my face. I really do. I do.
Skinny because you can only afford rice and pig.
Yeah. And literally, we're never going to meet, are we? We're never going to meet, Jimmy. So, I mean, it's breeze, isn't it? It's just breeze.
Yep.
So,
Echo.
Well, just let them two talk to each other, please. Don't interrupt because it's just going to get...
No worries. I'll turn my mic
the
off.
IRA's best friend, isn't he? So
yes,
right.
The
paramilitary's
Right. First off,
dickhead.
First off,
I'm not your mate, so shut up.
All right then. Not a problem, cock gobbler. Right? You keep calling my name out, and then you keep speaking my name, and then wonder why I jump up. That's not white knighting. That's addressing you, speaking my name. You absolute fucking cretin. Right? You're a cretin. You can call me Mr. Yeah, you call me Mr. Grumpy. That's right. You call me Mr. Grumpy, you little cretin of a spunk bubble. Mate, nobody likes you, and you've just been exposed to being even bigger wrong'un. This is beautiful, mate. Nobody has to do anything to you, Jimmy. We just need to sit back, grab the popcorn, and watch you implode, mate.
Listen to you. I thought you served your brothers.
Listen to you. You're literally imploding in front of our very eyes, Jimmy.
Sorry? What
You're
exactly
imploding
in
in
those
front of our
voice
very
notes
eyes.
is so implicating exactly?
No, we're talking. This is a collective, Jimmy. This is about your behaviour. These individual actions all put together paint a picture of your behaviour, and your behaviour, Jimmy, is that of an ultimate wrong'un. Nobody likes you. You get used by wrong'uns, mate. This is just another picture of a wrong'un being used. All right, that's it. A wrong'un got wronged, mate. A wrong'un got wronged. Yeah. See, I wasn't even planning on coming up, Jimmy, but you couldn't stop barking my name, could you? You couldn't stop barking my name.
Get back to work,
No, yeah, we have jobs, mate. But guess what? I'm not a slave. I do get time off.
You're a fucking blowjob for fucking mermaid.
Listen to the shit coming out of your mouth, Jimmy. You're struggling here. All right, I tell you what, I'll go quiet. I'm going to mute myself for a moment. Whoa. Can everyone please give Jimmy the floor? He's really struggling here. Can we give Jimmy the floor?
One at a time, please.
When you've got the floor, come out with something better than that, mate. Come on, use something that cuts me deep. Come on, use that wit of yours, Jimmy.
You came on to speak to me.
I did. Look
at come out with nothing. You asked for the link to speak to me.
Oh, I come up here to address you, mate. You turned around and you stated that.
Me? I don't need addressing.
No, yeah, you do, mate. You definitely need to be put in a dress and slapped around like the bitch that you are.
PA system and a big fucking. Next time
Jimmy, you talk bubbles, mate. You literally talk bubbles. You're irrelevant here as you are in your fucking family life. You spend more time, mate. If I had a family and kids like you,
you had a family,
on YouTube all the time like you,
I'll shut the fuck up.
To bounce.
Family and come back.
Oh no, I'm not saying fucking negative anything about your family, mate. I'm calling you a bad fucking person. You lad, you a bad person. I'm calling you a bad father, you a bad husband, and you a bad person. That's what I'm saying. Fuck all about your family. I'm going to assume that your family are the greatest people on the planet. If you want to assume that I'm a bad person, mate, you crack on, mate. The wrong'un calling me a wrong'un has zero effect.
Don't make you a good person.
You keep going back to that, mate. I'm commenting on your behaviour. You're commenting on bullshit.
I was a soldier. I was this.
All your shit, everything that comes out of your mouth is bullshit. I'm commenting on your behaviour. Go on, call me a Walter Mitty, mate. Go on, call me a Walter Mitty. Even your own side ain't gonna fucking back that one, mate. Call me a Walter Mitty.
Tell me exactly. In those voice notes,
facts.
Why are you so
fucking focused on that one individual thing. When we're sailing around and saying that all of the stuff that you've been doing paints a picture, character, behaviour. This is why we don't like you, Jimmy. You can't be trusted, right? I wouldn't trust you with a shopping trolley, Jimmy. I can't be trusted.
You go for a coffee with Mermaid and you spill over in all the fucking secrets.
Did I? Were you sat there with us? Were you listening into the conversations? No, because again, you're talking bullshit. You're fabrications. Really? What was saved? What was shared? What was shared? What have I shared, Jimmy? Prove it.
End of story, you fucking wrong cunt.
Are you not entertained?
This is it, you've got nothing, mate. Sit down, you little weasel. You are my mate. You are in the palm of my hand. I own you, Jimmy. Remember this, yeah? I own you. I am in your head. I am never leaving. You will always fucking remember Grumpy. Remember, mate, he owns you. Right, anyway, I need to fucking jump back off because I have got work tonight. Some of us have to fucking do that sort of shit, Jimmy, not just bounce about on YouTube. You fucking cretin.
Good night, Grumps.
Like,
No, Jimmy, he's a nice man.
He's not a nice bloke, man. Trust me.
Yeah, he's a nice fella.
Why would I trust you?
I want it to move in another direction. You know, I just want to have a laugh and a giggle and have fun. It's really hard to stream on the Xbox, Carl. It's really hard to. I did try and stream in it, and when it all peaked on, I got to use a laptop and all that. But I won't really get many views. I'm on Twitch and all that, and I did put my Twitch thing out, and it was only the trouble geezer that was watching me, so no one else come over. But yeah, I think there's a lot of cheating on it. I don't like playing the PC players and that because they've got too much movement speed, ain't they? Yeah, there you go, Jimmy. You ain't blocked from DG, so you can go over on his channel and you can sort it out over there, can't you? Because, like I said, I'm trying to move my channel in a different direction. I went live today because obviously I'm feeling sick and that, and I'm just like laying in bed and I was bored and yeah, so I thought I'd go live on that, but I'll see how I feel tonight. And oh yes, PP. Hang on. I've got to have PP. Do you want to come on and have your say? I've got to let PP have his say, for fuck's sake. I was going to go off, but PP, if you want to come on, tell me what's happening. You got Jimmy in the chat. I don't know if you want to confront him, but if you do, just, I don't want no shouting and all that. I don't want it going too far. Just try and talk about it like civilised adults. It's up to you, PP, if you want to come on and confront him. If not, then I'll just go off. Just let me know what you want to... let me know what you want to do, PP. Do you know what I mean? All right, obviously. Who's this? What? Do you want me to get Jimmy on? Do you want Jimmy to come on or not, PP?
Yeah, you can get him on. Is my sound all right? I'm not echoing.
Yeah, I don't want it to go too far, right?
No, am I echoing or am I okay, my sound?
No, you're all right, PP.
Brilliant. Yeah, get Jimmy on.
I've got 10 minutes, yeah, because I don't feel well.
I need to speak to
yeah.
PP because I want to clear this up.
One at a time, yeah?
Whatsoever.
Yes, Jimmy, now, I know it was a long time ago, Jimmy, but asking about my business, what's all that about? Why was you doing that?
Can't remember.
But that's my personal business, Jim. Do you know what I mean? I've got a mortgage, I've got a family, I've got people who depend on me and work for me as well. What's you going to do? Crash the business? Google? Like go with Google ratings?
I was getting things from a lot of places. There was an attack on me. People were trying to track me. I was getting information. Everybody, I didn't do anything with it. I just had it.
Why get it? See, that don't even enter.
Because sometimes it's better to have it and not
things
need
like
it,
that.
Need it and not have
right,
it.
But to do that, it was a YouTube. Weren't even serious, the beefs we had. Right, and then hearing all them voice notes. Who was you sending them voice notes to? Who was you talking to? There was that. Talk to Fighting Irish. And,
I would never ever attack somebody's family. I was just trying to get as much information I could together for me, for in case I needed it. But then this truce came along and it's all just been blown up. So I don't need it no more. I don't forget, people like asking me. You know, I was getting attacked from all over the place. And
yeah, but Jim, I don't do that. I don't ask people on here for people's personal information about people or their businesses or anything. People would have started attacking that and Google rating it, and it would come down and crash down. That would have caused me murder.
I wouldn't. If I was going to get an address, it was for me to turn up and no one else.
Yeah, but it was a case. You ain't going to turn up around my house, are you, Jim? Come on, that's a bit right.
Exactly. What I mean is like, if I got an address, it's for like, for example, when me and Julian had the back and forth, he was saying he was going to meet with 10 people at the airport. I was looking for his address because on the way home, I was tempted to go back to England in August. I thought I'd just go and knock on his door and say hello, only me. But that never happened, and Julian hasn't been on YouTube, so I haven't had a chance to clear it up or not clear it up with him. So
big up my pal, Tom Smith.
Managed to bury under the bridge, make it all put all water under the bridge and all that. I saw you lot, your side at the time. I saw you all as the enemy. I wanted as much information as I could on every one of you, in case I wanted it for myself. I didn't hand all the addresses I've got. I've never doxed anybody's address online. Did you ever see me dox anybody's address?
Yeah, but the people you're asking for that address, the people you're trying to obtain business out, who are them people? Who you're asking? So you've got other people that you're asking.
They already have it. They'd either already have it, which means that they'd already have it, or they wouldn't. I don't even remember.
So how did you meet them people? That's what I mean. It gets a big line here now of people who wants to dox people and get it out. But doxing, I could dox flows. I don't do it. I don't
dox people.
I don't do none of that.
I don't dox people.
It's arguments on YouTube, Jim. What bearing has this got on you and your life? What bearing has this got on me and my life? Right? No one could say lies about me or anything. No one could justify and call me anything I ain't on here. Not a chance, because I could prove them beyond any doubt. If they started going down the road of course saying, "Oh, PP, you're a fucking bacon," I could prove beyond any kind of doubt that I'm not. And that's exactly what I would do. So every kind of bearing on YouTube here, Jim, has got no bearing on my real life. So I'm arguing with people which face value. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people have done it, but I was having a good chat with people last night. There's a lot of people who's understood the mistakes and the way it's gone and the hatred on YouTube. The hatred's no good on it.
I apologise for what I did in the past. It's probably not enough, but what can I do? It's done. I'm not looking for any information on any of these people anymore. Any of those people which I was looking for. It got too much. I was getting attacked from all sides. So I was looking for any information on anybody from the sides that were attacking me to use it as leverage back. That's all I was doing. Was it wrong? Probably. Has it stopped? Yes.
Well, it is. That'd be the wrong road, because if something like that would have happened, that would have been. There's people who depend, who got young families, who's got mortgages. They ain't got a job. They ain't paying their mortgage. So the bigger picture of everything, like I'd have gone mental, Jim. I would have gone mental. Like, what's 1 million baht? 15, 16 grand?
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna send people to your house for nothing. Like you said, we ain't had a minor falling out. And Mermaid, I haven't doxed anybody. She's writing an attack. The only person, the person I looked to get into dresses was the biggest doxer on YouTube, which was Fighting Irish. That's why I contacted him, is because he knows everybody's address. I thought if anybody knows everybody's address, it's going to be him. But I didn't put anybody's address out there. I didn't send it to anybody. You weren't that much of a threat to me. It's not like you had anything on me, but you know, people were trying to, still doing it now, still trying to get information on me and put my family in danger. But as to...
Well, I don't look at it. I don't care. My address is out there. My address is out there, Jim. I don't care. No one's going to turn up round my house. There ain't many people. Criminal.
077. Listen.
Mate, what I told
you. Did I do it? Did I do it? I probably did. It wouldn't surprise me. I did. Do I remember it? No. Do I think you're a threat to me? No. So there'd be no reason for me to attack you in any way, shape or form. Was I looking for information at the time? Yeah, I was. Too right, I was looking for information on all the people that are trying to attack me. But you know,
look at that one recently. Look at that recently. The doxing recently. Now, as wrong as it was of me, I had it in my head that this was a firm of other people, and it was totally wrong of me to have done that, because it wasn't. It was down to Film Boy, who done the last lot of doxing. Should have been at that, who's been going around doing a lot of the trolling on people and all. But there's loads of people doing it. This
lots of people speak offline. The way I spoke offline is probably how a lot of us speak offline about, you know, talking about other people on YouTube and stuff like that. But I don't even remember doing it, to be honest. It was such a long time ago. I don't have a problem with you, and even if I did have information, it's just I had no reason to act out on it, none whatsoever.
Well, information, I couldn't give a fuck if anyone's got any information. That's something I don't live on.
I don't even know what my plan was, because I can't remember why. I don't even have to look back through the note and try and jog my memory as to why I was looking for it. But you know, what Fighting Irish is trying to do is trying to open old wounds and reignite old beefs, and I don't want to go down that road.
Right, boys, I'm going to stop you there, right? Because I really don't feel well. PP, do you want to set a live up and get him to come on your panel?
I can't. Yeah.
I don't want a problem with people. I don't want it. I want to call my.
Yeah, it's sort of cleared anyway. I've been through too much. It's like now I've cleared up a lot of beefs yesterday. They're all finished. I ain't getting involved with them no more. I want to get back to having a laugh on here. Having a laugh, having banter with people. And when you have arguments, don't take it to heart.
I apologise for doing that, all right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I accept it, Jimmy. I accept your apology.
That's why I like you, man, because you get over things. You know, you can bury the hatchet clearly as quickly as you get fired up. I do apologise for that.
Yeah, people need to realise it's a fake profile. We talk to each other through a digital fucking platform, yeah? Shouldn't take it to heart and like that. Like I said, if that would have gone down that road, Jimmy, and my business was getting, I would have gone to the caused me murders, family murders. That used to sound like a dying boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't have sat down. I wouldn't have let that go. Something like that, would I?
Yes, Matty, what's happening?
It's just so stupid over nothing.
Listen, PP, what you like? Listen, you ain't got a clue about doxing. I've never doxed nobody in my life, PP.
You did, because I saw, don't fucking lie to me, Matt. I saw, right, that cesspit, I saw on that thing, right, soon as Sneaker Pig put out there, you put a post up, hold up, Jim, wait a minute. Soon as Sneaker Pig put that up, right, Matt, you went in 2 seconds later going, yeah, look at Sneaker Pig, he's relentless, he will not stop. And then you went back in there going, why is he blocked?
No,
and then
you've got that wrong.
Because he's blocked. So you fucking knew. You knew. You fucking knew. You knew what he was doing.
I put ruthless.
Ruthless meaning address. So you fucking knew about it, Matt. Don't come in here making out, talking your way out of it. Bollocks, mate. You sold him down the river.
I'm not bothered about your
narratives. I couldn't give a fuck about you either, you little cunt. You little robbing bastard. I could give a fuck about you. You're a fucking wrong 'un, Matt. And that's what you are, a slippery little cunt, mate.
Yeah, you're the biggest wrong 'un. I believe it's you. I believe it's you what docks my fucking kids, you fucking bacon. That's
Shut
why.
Up, you fucking idiot. Look at you big horse-faced cunt. You docked your own kid for reflection. And I ain't even seen him, you dirty little scumbag. You little cunt. You and your mate done, you lying little cunt sitting there baking out, you broke your leg. You didn't even break your leg. You didn't even break your leg. You're a lying little cunt. That's what you are. You're a dirty, lying, charity scamming, dirty scumbag. Dirty scumbag. Fuck off. I ain't listening to you, you little puff. Fuck off.
Your teeth are doing the fucking YMCA, you little fucking bacon. Go on about my big teeth. Your teeth are doing the fucking YMCA in your mouth, you little bacon.
Look at yours. Look at the state of you cunt.
Going on about doxing, trying to blame shit on me. I don't come on this shit show no more, because there's people like you what's about you little fucking wrong 'un. That's fucking why I don't come on fucking YouTube no more. So go on at me all you fucking want about my teeth. I don't give a fuck. Yours are doing the fucking YMCA, brother, in your fucking mouth. So don't start giving it the big one with me, trying to blame doxing on me. Get the fuck out of here. and fucking stop trying to blame me with your silly fucking narrative, you old fucking cunt.
Right, PP's gone off. I don't know what.
I'm not fucking having it tuned.
I don't know what's going on, mate.
Listen, they're trying to fucking blame me for some shit what fucking I haven't even fucking done. My kids got docked first, right? And they're trying to cover their own fucking tracks by saying this and that. It was that bunch of fucking wrong'uns what fucking docks my kids first. It was my kids and my family what got docked first on the fucking homeless. Couldn't give a flying fuck what that old cunt says. He's full of narratives and bullshit himself. Do you know what I mean? Sat there fucking going on about my teeth. That's all he's fucking got. That old cunt's teeth are doing the fucking YMCA in his fucking trap like a mangled fucking gearbox. I'm not fucking having it. I'm not being blamed. I'm not being fucking blamed, Jones, for the fucking shit what's got fuck all to do with me. I've never doxed nobody when my channel was up and running, and I never fucking have, and I've stuck to it but fucking day one. I don't fucking dox people. I didn't put relentless, I put ruthless, because that sneaker pimp at the time had just been timed out and I'd just come into the chat and I didn't know. Then somebody else, can't remember who it was, said, oh, he's been doxing the dress, which is fair enough. If you're doxing the dresses, you get timed out. You should be fucking banned out of the chat, not fucking timed out. Never allowed back in the fucking chat again. Do you know what I mean? So listen, if you go along with all his fucking narratives saying what he fucking wants and all this and whatever he wants to do, is a fucking wronger. I believe that cunt, since my homelessness started going on me, I believe it's got something to do with him, with my fucking kids, and I'll say it from fucking day one. That's all I'm saying, Chum. Don't come in this shit show now.
He's not like that. I don't think he would. Matty's gone off. Fucking hell, it always happens on the Toon Show, doesn't it? Hopefully I ain't gonna get reported for this live. I will leave it up. It's my backup channel anyway.
Right. On one of my videos, you heard me saying, you're doing great, you're doing great.
You're doing great, you're doing great. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Are we still live?
And you heard me say, no, let's see you put ants balls in your mouth.
Now, let's see you put ants balls in your mouth.
Ants balls in your mouth. Right? It was a Keith Lemon sketch with, I can't remember his name now, out of 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, Will Meller.
Well, I can tell you that today's challenge is called putting ants balls in your mouth.
Let me make it clear. Ants balls in your mouth. Ants balls in your mouth.
You're doing great, you're doing great. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Are we still live? You're doing great, you're doing great. Alright, all you have to do, put your both your balls in my mouth. Let's see you put ants balls in your mouth.
Really, Brian? Really? Look, just let's put it this way, Brian, right? There's certain areas you don't go into with a person, and that's areas that they have no control over when you're attacking them. You don't attack people's kids, you don't attack their parents, and what you certainly don't is attack someone because of do you want to call it an accident of birth? They turn out being intersex. If people don't know what intersex means, it means hermaphrodite. And when he's going on there about putting my balls in his mouth, right, that's taking the piss out of me, because he keeps on going on about androgyne with the balls, one ovary and a womb, and he keeps on doing this. Well, Brian, I can't help that, right? So that's off bounds, and it's actually a hate crime what you're doing. And I'm being serious when I say this. It's a fucking hate crime what you're saying, right? Now, But again, I can take it, Brian. I used to take insults off people all the time in the job I did. And it's better than you picking on a survivor of child sexual abuse, Laura Lewis, you know, when you're cutting into her all the time and branching a knife saying that she's on a hit list. I hope to God she reports that to the police about you. You're a woman abuser, you jeer people. No doubt when you see someone in a wheelchair, you're pissing yourself laughing at them. But you know, I'm going to keep this really, really classy, Brian, because I'm not like you. I've got class. You know, well, I wouldn't even lower myself to say, well, if I put my balls in your mouth, it wouldn't be all that hard. You wouldn't even have to go down on your knees, would you? Being a short-assed, doped up munchkin with attitude. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked old witch, the witch is dead. Right? And also, right, it wouldn't be the first time. I doubt it anyway, that'd be the first time you've had someone's bollocks in your mouth, because after all, how did you get Uncle Reggie Cray to put a good word in with you so you could become the lead singer of East 17? Your talent got you that, did it? And also, it would be a change for you to have my bollocks in your mouth.
Don't do that again, you fucking disgusting individual. I await your apology.
And that's balls in your mouth.
And secondly, I've got no problem with people with both organs or whatever. I've got no problem with that. Stop trying to turn me into a hate crime person, because you need to admit you're wrong. I'm not talking about you. You're not that important, believe it or not. And Laura Lewis has got nothing to worry about. I don't know where you're getting this hit list from. It was supposed to be Bill Maloney that was on a hit list, yeah, and I'm on it, yeah. I don't know how you're turning it around. Laura Lewis has got nothing to worry about from me. Yeah, get on with your life. I'm not worried about you. I've got my own things going on, like in case you forgot. Do you know what I mean? So Laura, if you're watching, listen, I've got no problem with you. Like, do you, innit? But this one here, Andrew Guyan, like, I know you're doing this for other people, and you're so desperate at the minute that you just need anything to latch on to try and discredit me in your mainstream media, which no doubt you'll all do. Because there is no free expression in this country. And this is proof of it, because we get these online trolls who claim to be ex-police, who ought to know better. I mean, these are not the actions of an ex-policeman. Do you know what I mean? They're not. They're really not. So, it's not about you, Anne. And this is not a hate crime. And I think you need to retract that statement, because that is a heavy statement, because I can confirm for you right now, I have no problem with people that are intersex. Do you think I don't know damn well myself? I don't need you to point it out. I know they can't help it. I wouldn't just have a problem with someone saying to me I'd laugh at someone in a wheelchair. This is with the level that you're stooping to now, yeah? I just have a laugh and a joke on there. To be honest with you, Anne, I don't even want to insult you. I don't. You started with me by saying that I've gone to the benefits office, if you remember, without an appointment. I had an appointment. I don't just turn up to the benefits office shouting and screaming for no reason. No, I don't. So you was wrong again. And look at the thing with the trainers. Brian Harvey's a con man. Look inside the trainer, you can see that it's red in there. Yeah, because I took the fucking inner soles out of another cheap pair that I bought online for 30 quid, and I don't even have to show you people these things, but I do it anyway. Yeah? So, you've been wrong there, Anne, 3 times. Am I going to get an apology off of you? I doubt it. I doubt it very much. But whatever, you carry on, you know. I think you like this in some respects. I think you like that other fella. We don't need to mention his name. Really like the attention, and good luck to you. Good luck to you. I haven't really got any problem with you, Anne. You just wound me up, so I wound you up back, and it's no deeper than that. I ain't got it in for you. You know, chances are, if me and you spoke properly, we'd probably get on. I think you'd be surprised. I just gone on a defensive because you started on me. It's no deeper than that, Anne. And Laura, like I said, I got no problem with you. You just do you. Yeah, I was just pissed off you didn't tell me about your real name, because I should have a choice in whether if I feel like I'm going to back someone, I should know all the details, really, shouldn't I, on stuff that could come back on me, because I felt that it's all being done to try and take my channel down because these people are scared of my channel, because people are listening now. I think that is what the real reason is. And although the trolls will never agree with me on that level, and they will claim other things, oh, he's this, he's that, but I've never lied to you. All my information's there. Right, I don't have to lie, but these people are going out of their way. Wendy Wu, you know, it was Sparkle years ago, Guidance 222, Flow Destroyer, all of these people, you know. I know all your names now. I could name names, but I'm not going to, because I don't need to stoop to that level. I'm not like you people, you know what I mean, posting addresses up online. I don't need to do things like that. You'd love me to be like that, though, because then you'd use it against me and discredit me with my phone hacking, which ain't going to happen. We've passed the go point now, yeah? And nothing's going to change that. I'd rather do things through lawyers and barristers now. And if I've offended you, I'm sorry. But I'm just defending myself, just as I am with, you know, I don't need to say his name. Yeah, you know, that's all I'm doing, all right? I've not got it in for you personally. As you can see, that last clip was not about you. It's not about you, right? I'm actually a reasonable person. But these people were trying to push me to be unreasonable. And throughout it all, I'm still here. And do you want me to say sorry to you, Anne? I'm sorry, Anne. And it's not a sarcastic sorry either. Please don't twist it. If I've offended you, I'm sorry. All right? I'm sorry. So I hope you accept my apology. And I hope you can apologise to me for getting it wrong 3 times. I'm not being funny about that. But if you can do that, then maybe me and you could talk on a level, because I think we'd have a lot to talk about concerning John Wedger and these people. So I'll leave it up to you anyway. See you later.
Why? Who said that, Jimmy?
I don't know. There's quite a lot of people saying it, to be honest.
Oh, maybe does it reflect on what you said to me earlier with that video?
No, that was because when you do a live, you're supposed to say it's not for kids, i.e. you can swear and stuff like that.
Well, there's been no swearing on here, and I don't get it.
Yeah, it's I just, you know what? I'm just going to ignore it. Craig's in here. Yes, Craig. Yeah, Craig says it's fine. They're just winding me up. Mate, in all fairness, it was.
Yeah,
I hope he
why. Just have some of that, everyone.
I hope he won't mind me saying, but it was actually Craig that messaged me and said, "Will you get in contact with the Apostle and just make him aware that he'd made it accessible for children?" So fair play to Craig.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I didn't realise. It's like say, last night it was me, but it wasn't. If you know what I mean. I think I'd sort of like slipped into the alter ego, Dr. Hyde, you know, a few problems and whatnot. That's basically what it was. And
yeah,
I wasn't thinking, mate, and I wasn't. So I can't say nothing else about it. If people do look at the video, you know, it's me, but it's not me. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
Oh, mate, like I say, they're the days that it's hard though, isn't it? Because sometimes you don't realise. Shit, I wasn't really in a good frame of mind until you explode, and then you start looking back, and it's like, I was.
Yesterday morning when I tried doing the live, obviously hoping you'd jump on, but then I had to contact you because I couldn't do it. So then when we got that going and that, and it like all the negativity and all that crap, it annoyed me, but and then it wasn't just that. Like a couple of other things have been mounting up and building up with me. And I sort of like exploded. Totally wrong, totally out of order as well. So I don't know. But yeah,
it's
let's go with the
mate. I understand. Like I say, I don't ever. Sometimes I don't know how stressed I am until I then start feeling unstressed, and then I'm like, fucking hell, I didn't realise how stressed I was. I get it. I completely get it.
Yeah.
But it's not. I say it's not. I know it's not. I know it's not nice. I've had it before on like when I'm on people's lives, and it seems like the entire chat hates you, and it's like.
If I need to apologise, I'll apologise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But certainly not apologising to them trolls from yesterday. Come on, get at me.
Yeah, mate. So I've had messages saying that people apparently trolls get sent over from other channels to basically destroy your lives, and I don't know. Like, I'm in competition. We're in competition with nobody. Like, so I don't get it.
I don't understand that.
I don't get it.
Obviously, a lot of people seem to be wound up regarding what happened with you and Scotty, but then everybody's like saying negative things towards me. But it was none of my doing. It was none of your doing, Jimmy. The guy did it himself.
Yeah, we were going to start doing lives together anyway. Like, so I don't know.
I think maybe with a bit of the negativity, people don't want to see people succeed. And I think we will. I know for a fact we will anyway. I know we will. We are proper, genuine people.
Yeah, I mean, I already feel like I have. I suppose I already have. I feel like I already have succeeded. Like,
well, you have.
Not I don't mean like that in a big-headed term, but like I come on here not thinking about money anyway. So I'm still not thinking about it. It's just like
that's the thing. Sorry for cutting you off, Jimmy. It's not about the money. And you know, yesterday with the negativity, some of the comments and that, oh, Andy's trying to like take over and this, that, and the other, and it's not. And then they say, you know, he's trying to buy you. Why am I trying to buy you when I'm trying to give free gifts away that are worth quite a few quid? And they're there. If they wanted to ring that number, they'll see what they'll receive. I'd say gladly, I would send it to you anyway, and then you can show it on your camera and be like, right, you've rang it, that's yours. So, you know,
I think Jimmy attracts bad energies. Agree.
Dangerous Darren. Yeah. I can be the biggest bell and all, but I'm not going to write. It's nearly, 17? See, you cuckoo pops is out his head. What?
I don't know.
What? Yeah, do you like it? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm referring to, sorry. Yeah, jealousy gets you nowhere, mate. That's pure hard graft and knuckles that I've got that. It's me. Let me try and get it properly on. It's a Bulgari limited edition.
Yeah, smart, mate. I don't wear watches. I can't handle them. I've got a watch upstairs. I can't handle jewelry. I used to have both my eyebrows pierced, and I had to take them out because I could see them. I can't handle jewelry. It does my head in. I can feel it on me. I don't even wear a wedding ring.
Yeah. See, obviously, I wear this one because I can't even get the camera right. Look. Yeah, and a little bit of bling in there for that guy who just like commenting. Yeah, it's real gold, real onyx, and real diamonds. But yeah, I don't wear mine all the time. This is because I had it on last night when I went out, and look at that. It's a beauty. You want to see the mechanism in it. And I'm not a show off, but I've earned that with my own hands. So, like the other one downstairs, just to clarify for that viewer as well, I have a Breitling, an original Breitling as well. So yeah, I'll put
What's that? Is that a watch?
Yeah.
Is that a watch?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about watches. I know all I know in watches is
I'm
Rolexes.
going to do this now to piss him off.
So I'm just looking at. I don't know. Did you work today?
I'll be getting slagged off with that as well, Water, because I'm wearing a Vivienne Westwood t-shirt for chill out in. We are what we are. Simple.
That's expensive, isn't it, Vivienne Westwood?
Yeah, it can be.
I think this t-shirt cost about $9.99.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. We are what we are, mate. It's simple. But for all these trolls and everything that's saying, oh, Andy's in it for the money in that, I think I've pretty just shown I'm not a show off by any means whatsoever, because times in life, mate, I've had nothing. I've had everything and then I've had nothing, and it's happened a few times, But when you're comfortable in life, other people don't like you to succeed in that. But I'm back now where I should have been a long time ago, and I'm quite okay, if you know what I mean. Not to be rude in that context.
Sorry, Matt. My missus is just ringing me. I'll be 2 secs.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, sweet. I'll jump on in a bit, geez.
Sorry. Oh. I don't know if I clicked him off or not. Sorry, my missus rang. I had to answer. She's on her way home from work, so I had to. Oh, don't be horrible. Scott is with your missus. Well, I think he's probably one of the only blokes I probably trust around her. I don't think he's her type, but who knows? Who knows? He left. Ah, right. Okay, brilliant. So, sorry, Andy. Up. Right, let's answer some more of these questions if there's any, or has it just been? Right, 147 in the house. Oh, he loves it. I do think you lot are a little bit mean, but again, I can't stop any here, can I? Don't let anyone know your soft spots, brother. Love from Edinburgh, mate. Was that to me? Mate, I got load of soft spots. I'm a right sensitive little twat when I want to be. You're right, he will. He can't handle comments at himself. Well, yeah, when you put it like that, Donna, it's not. Yeah, it's none of my. Then I can't have an opinion in that. They're not my. I can't. I'm not going to say what. It's none of my business. That's it, mate. Yeah, I used to have both of them pierced till I realised I could see him at the corner of my eye. That rash is pissing me off. I know. Listen, yeah, no, I know, mate. You didn't. You wasn't rude. But yeah, no, no, I'm sure you're doing it for the right reasons. How's the net? Yeah, mate. I haven't been able to do that for a long time. Like it's still clicking, but it's a lot better. I mean, to be honest with you, it was bad this morning. I haven't took any Nurofen for probably 4 or 5 days. But yeah, mate. Every day. I'm starting to get more and more excited. Like I just can't believe that I've wasted 295 quid and for no reason, essentially. I'm a mother. Yeah, well, no, well, there we go. No, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And I'm sure Andy will. Yes, funny. And that is it, isn't it? That's the problem. That is, and I get it. And do you know what? I get it because I'm the same. I find it amusing watching someone lose their temper. I think must be in all of us to. It's almost like you like winding someone up, but then when they get upset and you see tears, you feel bad. Which I think that's in all of us, isn't it? Like everyone can be a wind up. So I get it. Yes, JDP. I can see it from all angles. I can see it from everywhere. But I can also see it from Andy's point of view, seeing comment after comment that none of you guys really mean. But I would take it to heart, I think, to be honest, especially if I was having, like I say, I'm not going to say, but like he said, he's not having a particularly good time at the minute. He's struggling.
So it's, you could say, when I'm like that, I've decided that there are days that I'm not going to come on YouTube. And while I say I had one of them Sunday, and I felt terrible, and I apologised emphatically to Craig because I was due to go on there, but I wasn't in a good way. I messaged him and said, explained to him, and he was completely graceful. He was really nice about it. But my point being is, I knew I shouldn't have been on YouTube that day, so I didn't. Oh, I've got to stop smoking so many fags. I look terrible. I'm hoping when I get myself back in the gym, because I've lost a little bit of weight, to be honest, as well. Here we go. The people's favourite dressing gown. You know that you love this dressing gown, really. I know that you do. Right, come on, JMO. Concentrate on the chat. People are talking to you. Don't be rude. Only come on a panel when your mentality will never come off thinking my mental feels so much better for going on there. Sorry, that's quite a long. I'm going to try and read that long enough to make sense of it. And it's not your writing, it's my reading credentials. Only come on a panel when you're mentally 100%. Yes, I thought I was reading mentality. I'll tell you what, and again, I don't go on about it. I'm dyslexic, right? And I don't really read it very much anymore. But I've noticed since I've been on YouTube and I'm reading comments, the amount of comments that I read, as I'm reading it, I'm thinking like they're coming at me, and then I read it again, and it still says what I think it says, like they're being horrible, and then I read it again, and it's not. Then I can see like that's not. I've read it completely wrong. I've done it a lot. I do it a lot, which tells me that dyslexia is obviously a very real condition. Listen, it's not a problem. It's completely dealable. Like, I can handle it, but I'm just saying it obviously exists. I'd forgotten about it, to be honest, because I haven't really been asked to do any reading since school. And obviously, he reads a newspaper now because you got your phone. That's another thing. You know, I used to every morning. One of my it was like my thing. I'd go to the shop and I'd buy a newspaper to sit there and read the football back pages, but I don't anymore. I haven't done it for ages. Right, if I've missed any real good questions, then I apologise. You won't fight me. I can't have been to me. Do you need a labourer, Jimmy? Mate, to be honest with you, I'm not working full-time myself at the minute. I will be. I am. This old boy's got loads of work coming up, but it's just waiting for it to kick off. So I not at the minute, but and the thing is my brother Luke is in the chat. If I needed a labourer, he'd probably be my first port of call. One, he's a good little labourer, and two, he's my brother. And three, it's quite nice to teach him something, I suppose. You know, I don't believe in majority. Like, I don't know if people, like the old boy who taught me to plaster, I don't think he taught me to plaster. He did. He taught me the basic movement, and he obviously taught me how to plaster. But more, what you do for someone is you create an environment where they're comfortable to try and learn. Right. I'll be 2 seconds. Sorry, phone call. Do apologise. No, I wasn't going anywhere. The missus must take. Don't get me wrong. I am loyal to you, old boys and girls, but my loyalty to you guys is unquestioned until it What a stupid thing to say. It's not questioning my loyalty with the missus, is it? All I'm saying is if I'm on a live and missus rings, I've got to answer it. That's a better way of putting it, isn't it? I saw some shitbag plastering jobs. Brilliant trade, mate. Oh, listen, I was I've been rough. I remember when this sponge float technique coming along, where you put one coat on and then you go over it with a sponge float and it creates a second coat, and then you can trowel it up with a flexible trowel. What a load of bollocks that was. I've tried every shortcut there is to take. I've tried the flexible trowels. My perfect gauge is applied first coat with a steel trowel, flatten down with a speed skim, lay it in tight with some real gear that's wet, flatten it down again, 2 steel trowels, a side swipe and an hard trowel with a flexible trowel. That's pucker, me old mucker. To me, it's only my opinion, and mate. Right. All right. Three bloody phone calls to get one thing done. I love that woman, but fucking hell. But yeah, what was I saying? Plastering, yeah. I've tried everything. Like, you can't beat the good old-fashioned ways. Like, don't get me wrong, them flexible trowels, they're easy on your wrist, but I've seen my work painted, and I went backwards to how I used to do it. It's got to have 2 coats, or at the very least 1.5 coats. My second coat is really wet. What I do is I basically, if I've got what I would consider a 2-bag gauge, I will mix 2.5 bags up. I'll use 2 bags, and I've still got half a bag sat in the bottom of the bucket. I'll put a bit more water with it, whisk it back through again. I think my idea is, well, I've been doing it long enough to make this call. I believe it sets a little bit faster because you've mixed the gear back up. And that's my perfect gauge. That's how I get it done. Like that video I put up the other day, I only did because people keep calling me a dosser. I'd said that my internet connection was appalling. The video looked like I shot it on a bloody potato. But and this is the other thing, right? You didn't see that I was hanging over like a massive void. There was planks. It wasn't even planks. It was like this rudimentary platform, yeah? So everyone's saying like, fucking hell, you're slow, mate. If you see what I was working on, yeah, it was precarious. And I don't like heights. I like to keep my feet firmly on the terracotta, yeah? But you got to do what you got to do. Nobody knows that about me. I just like act all brave and that, but I fucking hate it. Don't like heights. I remember we was in America. No, I tell a lie. I was in America. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry. Sorry. Right. 4 phone calls. You see, I've done it again. What was I talking about? Sick of it. Because I don't know what I was talking about. Couldn't have been that important. Something to do with plastering. Yeah, I like to keep my feet firmly on the terracotta. And yes, fucking brainiac. I was on holiday, yeah? We was in Magaluf, right? And there was this bloody, yeah, cheers, Freddie. We was in Magaluf, right? And there was this water slide, mate. I'm not joking. It had wooden scaffold round it, right? Hey, I'm walking up to the top with me missus. We went on holiday, me, my wife, my now wife, her friend, and her boyfriend at the time. So yeah, we're walking up this platform. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, fuck it, I don't like this. Anyway, I get to the top, and you can feel the fucking thing wobbling, mate. And I'm like, oh. Excuse me, that was a burp. I can't go down there. I'm looking like they're all like, well, Ric Flair's in the house. I couldn't go down, and literally, obviously, it's the sort of arrangement where you don't go down. You go up. You just go upwards. So I'm literally walking down this square, down. Sorry, just shuffling past everybody. But yeah, basically, I didn't like it. And the other thing I don't like is seawater, open water. Same holiday. we was pissing around on this dinghy, right? And I'm like, we're going a little bit far out here. I don't like it. I want to go back. And they outvoted me, didn't they? 3-1. So I decided, mate, basically, I swam that fast back to the land. I aquaplaned, yeah. My torso wasn't in the water. Michael Phelps would have stood no chance against me. But that's the only time, because I just don't like it. I don't like not knowing what's beneath me. That is to be honest with you, like the idea of like being on a plane at night and the plane goes down and then like you manage to live to find yourself treading water in the middle of the sea, like that's a shit deal right there. Like that would be shit. I wouldn't like it. Do you know what I used to think? If you was on a plane, hang on a minute, let me give you an example because there we go. Right. I'm the man on the plane, yeah. What I was thinking is the plane's falling, and just before it hits the ground, you jump off, right, and then just land. That's what I reckon would happen. But apparently, there's a thing called physics, and apparently that's not quite right. I know that's not right, but that's what I used to think when I was a kid. I used to think you just jump before you landed, and you'd be all right. Man, I remember as a kid trying to use a plastic bag as a parachute. Like, obviously never worked, but there's still a big kid inside me. You smoke too much. Possibly. Or have I not smoked enough? Who knows? Right, anyway, I've neglected the chat for a little while. Time for a joint, Jimmy. I ain't actually got any weed. I'll tell you what, I'll prove it to you right about now. The funk's so brother right about now. That right there, yeah, is where I keeps me cannabis, and it's empty. There's nothing there. I've actually got no marijuana. Am I going to get any? I don't know. But right at this point, I haven't got any. And I'll be honest with you, the reason I've made the call I think that this stuff that I've been having, I'm a bit of I jumped the gun. The first couple of times I had it, I was like, that's brilliant. Like, I love it. It was cheese. But as time's gone on, mate, there's something not right with it. Fair play to you, mate. That's good going, that is. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't think it was right. There's stuff called like PGRs that they spray it with pesticides, and it shouldn't taste how it was tasting. So I made the call. I deleted the old boy's number. I ain't seeing you no more. And that's the end of that one. Because Stone Cold said so. I think I see YouTube Wars. Yes. Mate, so sorry I didn't see your message this morning. I'm an ignorant cunt. Hello, Mumsy. Exactly, and that's what I'm starting to think. Yeah. Which is why I'm starting to think, is it worth it anymore? Allegedly, I may have experience in that. And what I found was that mine was different, shall we say. Tasted how it used to taste. So yeah, I think you're probably mate, like you just said, you cannot beat organic. You can't beat organics, bat guano, worm castings, anything organic, powdered nutrients. All these bottled nutrients, they're rubbish. Absolutely rubbish, in my opinion. Mine is drying now. Good old boy. How long do you dry yours for, Mr. Sponge Cat? I only done 2, and then I allegedly got busted, so I had to knock it on the head. But I always used to go till the branches would snap. But even that, I made a mistake. I had one that went a little bit mouldy, and then I think it was like a 14-day cure. It scared the shit out of me because obviously allegedly it's all the fruit, shall we call it, is on the plant. You then take the fruit off the plant and the smell goes. It all smells. I think the smell you're smelling is chlorophyll. It smells like wet grass. And then you dry it and then you cure it and the smell starts to come back. But no, she didn't ask me, to be honest. But rehab is for quitters. What about the dog turnout? Is that good? I can't comment on any of them because I'm not in that. Oh shit. Oh, he is in the chat. Sorry, 2 secs. Oh, excuse me. Chat's in the links in the chat, Andy. I do apologise. That I had to. My missus rang me 4 times, so I got. I mean, if you're on a live with me and your missus rings you, you got to answer it, ain't you? He was nice anyway. I say I think I don't know. I think I've gone up a level in terms of how I'm going to deal with YouTube. I think I keep saying it and then I keep engaging in it again, but I think I might have finally got it now. Might have done. Yo,
what's happening?
What's happening?
I told you the other day. I said you and Scott will be okay again in a couple of days.
Yeah, mate. I am a very impulsive person, right? And when I said what I said, I meant it at that time. Mate, I'll be honest with you. The first phone call, I explained to him, I was like, I will come to Newcastle and basically snap your chin, to which he replied, well, you couldn't. And then we had an argument for about 5 minutes who'd win in a fight. And then then we sort of realised what we were doing, and then I think he realised, well, hang on a minute, I'm in the wrong. And then he was a little bit more graceful. But yeah, we had a 5 minute. We give each other our opinions of each other, shall we say?
When 2 different personalities meet in the middle, there is going to be a clash. 2 completely different people altogether.
Oh, fuck me, mate. And we are literally as far as chalk and cheese can possibly get, I think. But yeah, I say I'm not. He doesn't know it. He doesn't know any of this. Like you're looking at him. Like I say, we're gonna have to have that skim up at some point. Whether I come on one of your jobs or you come on one of mine. All I can say is, don't. I tell you what, I'd be willing to don't even pay me until you get paid. Like. I'm a plasterer. Like 2 coats. I tell you, I don't bother with the steel trowels until I'm on hard trowel. I do it properly. Like it's harder work to do it with the steel, but it's all about the finish. I think there's a difference. Sorry, John. I know I'm talking. Like the monk will know. He's a plasterer. Like I think a lot of plasterers, what they do is there's a difference between waving a trowel over a wall and troweling it up. There's a massive difference. Like a lot of people, they just wave a trowel over it. Their eyes are not actually watching what they're doing. For me, my trowel is an extension of my hand. Like I just use the force when I'm plastering. I just go by feel. It just happens. I don't think about it. I just use the force and it just happens. Probably like elements to your job or other people's trades. It just, after a while, after a period of time, it becomes, you do it on autopilot. You don't even think about it.
I'm happy to see you and Scotty get back on the lives anyway. Happy days.
Yeah, mate. The thing is I never wanted to not do it, but it's like I said to Scotty, I don't want to be tied down to you. I don't want to be tied down to Andy. I don't see why everybody can't do everything. You can come on mine. I can come on yours. I've been on Liam's today. I'm not one of them people who's like, let's. I mean, Liam even said last night, like, should we finish here and go on yours? And I was just like, mate, I was like, to be honest with you, I'm YouTubed out for today. As it happened, we ended up speaking another half an hour on his channel. I don't care I don't really care if we do every live on Scotty's channel. I don't care. Like, and had we been able to sort his audio out, we would have done. To all these people that are saying that we've never tried to do a live on Scotty's channel, please go back to his lives and look at the first 2. What you're going to find is a 22-minute live where you can't hear us. And then the other one, I think, was like a 5-minute live. So what do you do? The evidence is there to support. I have tried. I don't know what he's doing. But then when he comes on my one, his microphone works perfectly. And
maybe, like I say, when he's coming on my one, maybe there is a sub menu where I do have access to his microphone. But when I'm on his StreamYard, I have no access. I have no access to the comments or anything. So then what I've done was I think it's £25 a month I pay for StreamYard, so I can stream. So sorry, we can stream the live to separate destinations. I.e., Scotty can be live on his channel and I can be live on my channel. We just got to that point and then we fell out. So,
well, look, it's all. I'm looking forward to the banter again. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's that's all I ever set out to do. I'm well aware there's a chat here. Like I said, I'm talking to you now, so I'm not looking at it. But like to me, this is just a WhatsApp call that is. I'm well aware it's live, of course I am, but I treat it just. I mean, we spoke on the phone. Like when we speak on the phone, it's no different to how we are on here. It's just completely genuine. Like. So I just look at it. It's just a live WhatsApp call.
Exact same. Having a laugh, having a crack, a bit of banter.
Yeah. How you been? I didn't speak to you for a couple of days. I don't think, have I?
I'm flat out training all the time, Jimmy.
Training.
I'm training again at 6:30. I said I'd jump on for a few minutes for the chat before I go.
Yeah. What are you doing tonight? Kickboxing.
Boxing, sparring. Tuesday, sparring day.
I tell you one thing I noticed. Considering you're quite a tall bloke, you've got a decent set of wheels on you. What I find is that the taller a man is, their legs are normally a bit slender, but you got a decent set of. I like bodybuilding and I understand genetics, and I'm just saying from a male standpoint, I did look at you in them shorts, but fuck me, you got decent legs on him. Fair play.
Oh, he's solid all round, Jimmy. Loads of training. You know.
Is to be honest with you, my legs are my strongest body part. I've always had legs like a fucking cyclist. I always have, and I think it just must be a genetic thing because other than working, I haven't been training them recently, so it must just. I've always had decent legs. I suppose my question is: are you the same? Have your legs always been a strong point?
Yeah, that's all. My father, my uncles were all big, thick men, big 6'4", thick legs, thick shoulders. We're all big people, you know.
Yo. What's happening?
Is that you? Yeah.
It's me, Jimmy Newman.
Good. So I've worked out to put the porn banners up on this on the laptop. I haven't seen you on the channel.
I won't porn bomb you.
No, it's not that. It's just they got many tactics and many ways of tricking you into believing you're a real person, and then bosh, the porn bomb comes up. It might not be a video of you.
I've got my own channel, Jimmy Newman Show.
I watch it sometimes.
Oh right.
I've seen you calling out my old YouTube idol, Scotty G.
Yeah. Well, we've sort of kissed. We decided not to fight. We then become friends. We then fell out, and I think we're in the middle of kissing and making up now. Excuse me. But yeah, that did happen. Yeah, I did call him out. Are you friends with him, are you?
Well, he's just the reason why I came on YouTube. I came on just to take the piss out of him.
And do you know what?
Wind him up.
Initially, so did I. I come on. I noticed something at the beginning of your stream. There's a buy me a coffee link. Are you in? Do you want to know how to keep that in your chat at the top of the chat, or are you not interested?
Well, I wouldn't mind pinning the any link to the top.
Yeah,
the StreamYard one.
Yeah, what I do is obviously I post the buy me a coffee link via StreamYard, and then what I do is I go into YouTube, basically watch my own live, and then I pin the comment, and it stays at the top. Then, if that makes sense. Do you know what pinning a comment is, or?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. Then obviously whatever link you put in there. I mean, personally, I use the buy me a coffee, and then I leave it at the top. So it's always in the chat so people can see it. It's just something I noticed. You had it on screen. It disappeared. I just thought
Mate, I'm sure you're probably far more technologically advanced than what I am, but
Not really.
No, mate, I'm not the best. But yeah, I just thought it might be. One, I like meeting new people. That's essentially what social media is meant for. And two, I thought I might be able to lend a little bit of a hand. That's all.
What do you make of this drama? Are you following it, man?
What's drama's that, mate?
Oh dear. I don't know where to start, man.
What are we talking about here? Karate Marty? Are we talking about Decker, Scotty?
No, none of that lot, man. Talking about the Fighting Irish lot and my lot, people who I'm associated with.
Oh, what, the Shadow?
The channel, which is in the middle.
The Irish fella?
Not the Shadow Boxer, the Fighting Irish. It's another side of this corner of YouTube with many sides.
Yeah, I didn't.
Unless you're following it, you won't know about it. It's not really like big news story.
No, I think without realising it, people keep telling me I've arrived on this corner of YouTube. I didn't even realise that there was a dark corner of YouTube. I just turned up and yeah, apparently I'm in this
darker version of this, and if it's darker than this, I don't want to know about it.
No, the thing is what I've noticed. I've only been on YouTube 3 months, and I think it's human nature to, like, everyone says they got thick skin, but them negative comments, they do seep their way in the end. I think they do get to you.
People are pushing negativity. They'll keep pushing and pushing and pushing until they find a bit that makes you, it triggers you.
Exactly.
And the problem is that some people got such thick skin, is that they'll go as far as bringing your family into it and put pictures of your family up online and stuff like that. Now, I've just had a bit of a... What's happening? I'll give you a quick breakdown. Somebody which I was allies with, I won't say friends with, allies with, who now we've fallen out, has now doxed all my messages from about maybe up to 2 years or more ago, about when I've been talking about people which I was enemies with them, but I'm not enemies with now, and trying to reignite the old beefs which have all been buried and pushed under the bridge, and trying to make it look like I've just said it. Now, I was just on Tuesdays now. Apparently a while ago I was looking for somebody else on YouTube called PP, and I was looking at finding his address and his business and stuff like that. I can't remember because it was so long ago, and I had to put in a big apology. But the other things that happened is I've had a lot of falling outs with a lot of people, like some quite serious beefs which have managed to be squashed, involving, you know, I've got to be careful what I say there. When you're talking about old beefs, you've got to pick your words carefully. They're trying to bring up some drama from the past and squash it all up into the present. That's the long story short.
Yeah.
Cheers, Celtic. But Tunes' channel is an interesting channel to go into. He's like in no man's land. He's not on that side, he's not on this side. It's the place where everyone can meet together, and that's where it all kicks off. Some of the people I've got a problem with, they don't let me on their channels, but they'll make up a live all about me. They won't let me on it, won't let me defend myself. Whereas Tunes, I said, I've seen people on Tunes, he'll let me on, he'll let them on, and he'll let us go at it. Which I'm glad I got a chance to speak to PP, because people keep saying, oh, PP's coming after you, PP's got a problem with you. I was like, why? And he said that apparently I did this, I was looking for his address, and this and that. And I can't remember, I probably did know my style, I probably did, but I don't dox people, I don't put people's address online. If I was looking for his address, it would have been for me, for my personal, like, notebook, not to hand on to other people. I can't remember why I asked for it. It wasn't that much of a threat to me. Other people were more of a threat to me at the time, but he was on that side which were people were trying to attack me and find out information about me. And, well, it's an information war.
One thing I've learned in the I think it's 3 months I've been on YouTube is when I've had videos made about me, and initially like I used to get real like worried about it, thinking fucking hell, like the whole world's gonna hate me and that, and I've realised like it's never you build you got I think I got a habit of building things up in my head, and it's all I always just revert back to just excuse me, just think it's just YouTube, but I get it. Like I say, when someone's triggered you or wound you up, it's bloody hard. It then becomes real life. Then I feel exactly what you're saying. It's hard. Like I say, people. Sorry, carry on, mate.
I mean, you're right, but the problem is I don't mind myself being doxxed. I'm fair. I'm on YouTube. I play the game, but people doxing people around me, that's wrong.
Yeah. Do you mind if can I smoke on your stream, or would you rather I didn't? It's a bag. It's not. It's a rollie.
No one knows what that is. It could be sandful. I know.
Well, yeah, no, I say I'm still learning the rules myself. So I'm careful about what I do on my stream. So I should.
Are you in the fighting game? Are you?
Well, I was scheduled to be fight. I had a fight booked for February the 3rd. Was giving it all large in the group chat. We had a fighters group chat, and then started training, and my neck got really bad. So I went and got a private MRI scan done, and it's come back that I got 2 herniated discs in my I've got like severe disc narrowing in 2 of my discs, which led the chiropractor to then tell me that I couldn't fight. So naturally, I pulled out of the fight. I then started doing physio. It was last week I had my first physio appointment, and she's telling me that the physio, that the chiropractor, is basically had no right to tell me I couldn't fight and tell me my neck was fucked. Essentially, I pulled out the fight, and I've now been told that I didn't need to, but I want to hear it. I need to hear it from the physio one more time, and then, like I say, I'm gonna speak to the promoter again, and I'm gonna get myself back in there. It's just I'm quite a gobby bloke, and I was in that WhatsApp group amongst all the fighters saying this and that, and then I had to pull out the fight. I'm well aware I made myself look a prat.
Nah. I mean, like, in the day, like, I say the proof is in the pudding. It's a step thing. First, you got to, agree to fight, then you got to train, and then the last bit's getting in there. I'll go for anyone that jumps in the ring.
Oh, mate, so have I massively. I mean, the thing is, in hindsight, I work as a plasterer, so I've had a stiff neck. It affects me every day. In hindsight, I should have gone and got my neck seen to before I booked the fight. But you know what us blokes are like. It's just how it go in the end. It's just a stiff.
I live in Thailand, so in England you have to deal with the cold weather, which makes your joints sort of seize up and stuff like that a lot quicker. Without the intense heat, your body, your muscles heal so much quicker.
Yeah.
After exercise.
Yeah.
But on the other side is you have to deal with the intense heat when you're training as well. But after a while.
I see. I'm one of them. This time of year in England, I'm sat here saying I'd love to be in Thailand, but after 2 weeks of being in that hot weather, I'm one of them blokes. I moan when it's cold, and then I moan when it's hot. I'm one of them. You can't please me.
The thing is about Thailand is that the houses and the hotels are all built to keep their heat out. So everywhere's got aircon and stuff like that. Whereas in England, when it's boiling hot, you got nowhere to escape from it because the houses are built to keep.
All you've got in England is that's all you can do is set a couple of fans up and then just have slightly warm air blowing at you.
Oh mate, I've been in England. I didn't manage to get hold of a fan in a heat wave, and it's been like I don't know what the word is. Difficult. Sticky.
Yeah.
The first few days are great, and then after a while, everyone's getting grumpy with each other.
Yeah.
And edgy, and everyone's fighting to get down the beach in the 2-hour traffic jams.
Yeah. Do you Karate? I was going to say Karate. He's not Philippines. He's not Thailand. He's in Philippines, isn't he? Karate Marty.
People keep mixing the two countries up. He's in the Philippines.
It's the same continent. It's the same continent, but different countries, isn't it? I believe.
Yeah, it's Southeast Asia, but it's a hell of a long way from Thailand.
Yeah.
But I don't really know too much about karate, mate. I got bored of Decker's story after, and
Yeah, I've tried distancing myself from any to and fro's and any arguments of anybody, but it seems to be the way on YouTube. Like me and Scotty just started doing lives, and we've sort of managed to build a very small following up like that. But a lot of channels, they come along and their channel is basically, their content is basically them just taking the piss out of other people, and I don't want to be like everybody else. Like I don't know why I enjoy it, but I just do. I just enjoy doing lives. I'm not really. I do the odd video, but
I'm a fan of YouTube. The more channels, the better. I
Yeah.
never strike a channel, no matter how much they go in on me or whatever, on somebody else. In fact, the more they go in, the more they're opening themselves up.
Well, yeah, there was a community post one of my friends put up yesterday, and there was a bloke. It was the video was about it was basically a thumbnail for our live, and this old boy's put a message saying that basically I'm the biggest grass in Swindon, and I'm a bacon, and I'm just thinking, like, mate, like your content is basically you screen recording mine and Scotty's live and then putting it up on your channel. Like, I haven't got a problem with that. You use all of our content, fair play. But if you're going to start going on people's community posts and start calling me a nonce and a bacon, then yeah, maybe I will be a twat and start. You know what I mean? Like, get your videos taken down, because all of his videos are like 200 views. He's got 3 videos that have got like a couple of thousand. And I just think, like, mate, that's taking the mick, essentially. Like, it's one thing using our content and repackaging it as your own, but now you're making comments saying that I'm a grass and I'm a bacon. It's just like, he's obviously doing anything he can to start a to and fro, because he's aware that having a to and fro with Scotty and I, or Andy and I, is gonna build his own channel. So I've had to sort of realise that it's just ignore it, because probably that's what he wants. But at the same time, when you're reading a comment about yourself, they're saying you're a grass and you're a bacon. You can't. It definitely wound me up a little bit for the first hour, but I just have to forget about it. You probably get it yourself. People making comments and videos, and it's just, I don't know. It's just hard to ignore. I'm the sort of old boy, I can ignore anything 99% of the time, but you catch me when I'm having a bad moment, I engage in it all, and I've got to stop. Hello?
Yeah, you're right, man.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you were still there.
No, I mean, the difference is it's so easy to call someone a bacon or grass.
Oh, God.
But you go into the pub and you say that, or go into any place with people and you go up to someone you barely know and say, you're a grass, you're a bacon. If you get past 10 words without getting into some sort of confrontation, then well done.
Yeah, that's it. It's I've spent the last week going on a live saying I'm not going to engage in any more negativity, and then I find myself a day later doing it again, and then the cycle repeats. But I'm getting a little bit closer and closer every time.
Yeah, fair.
What's that?
Just somebody who's somebody tried to dock someone in the chat. I've got some good mods in him.
There he is, though. Jimmy Neiman, respect, brother. I had to get off there. Oh, what's that? My channel, or I don't know what that means.
Did I unhide it accidentally? No.
Well, if I offended you, I can only apologise, mate. I don't know what that message is. It looks to me like he used to watch our stuff, but he's got pissed off of it and don't watch it anymore.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I don't.
Get another 3.
Yeah, that's it, mate, innit? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
This, you're not in this for like money, are you? You're just doing it as a hobby. I'll take it.
I mean, I'm not going to lie and say I'm not aware that if you get enough subscribers and enough views, there is essentially, potentially money there. But no, that's not the thing. Is like me and Scotty or me and whoever I'm on screen, we've got a habit of doing quite long lives, and you can't be on a live for 4.5 hours unless you somewhat enjoy the conversation and like the person that you're talking to. But yeah, I'm well aware that there might, potentially, if I get lucky, there might be a little bit of money involved. But that's not the reason I do it. No, it is a hobby. I mean, I still have got a buy me a coffee link up, and I maintained from the start that I would never ever mention that link. I mentioned it the first time I put it up, and I explained look, this link, this money that if people do choose to donate, it's not money that I will be withdrawing myself. I will I'll take a screenshot. Oh, sorry. I'll take a screenshot of what it was. It was sick. I think it was like 80.
Jimmy.
Hello, mate. Sorry, I'll just carry on with my story.
Hello there, how you doing? You all right, man?
Yeah. I think I'm off screen again, and I.
Yeah, I made a big
Yeah,
screen.
sweet.
I'll show you this is.
Hello, Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? How's Thailand, mate?
Can you count backwards from 4?
Is it all right,
to
man?
1?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's all right, man.
Is that all right, Jimmy?
Yeah. I don't know you.
Oh, nice one, man.
I don't
Am
know.
I still on the show, or have I gone?
Yeah, you're still on. You're still on. Just don't know who this geezer is. He?
No, he's kicked you off.
I haven't kicked you off.
I'm a long-time listener, Jimmy. I'm a long-time listener.
Can you put your camera on? Or not?
Well, I don't like to show me face. Do you know what I mean, man?
I don't know who you are, then. What do you reckon, chat?
Well, I'm not just a listener. I thought.
Mate, I've learned if anybody does porn bomb you, if anybody does do something that you don't like, you can just take the live down and you'll be all right. I've learned that, but again, I know what you're saying.
I can't take any chances. Some of the porn bombing, it came on as Jimmy Jim, Northern King.
Yeah. But I'm sorry,
it sounded a bit weird. Maybe if you're not weren't a porn bomber, I apologise. I'm not taking no chances. I've been hit too many times. I've seen channels go down as well because of it, and now because of the stuff that's going on, there's a big.
The Northern King. That's isn't that Bobby K?
No.
I do apologise.
He's clipped Bobby K quite a few times, but he's mainly a clipping channel, but he's quite fair.
My apologies. Northern King.
He'll probably laugh. He'll probably find that funny.
I have to say, because Northern King's got quite a decent intro, and I'm looking at Bobby K and I'm looking at the intro, and I wouldn't put them two items together. So maybe I should have known that. But yeah, my apologies. My sound's gone. I'm muted.
No, I muted myself. No, you were muted. I was muted.
Oh, yeah, he slapped me. Yeah, I deserve that one. Sorry, my bad.
I think he meant he's going to slap Bobby K. It wouldn't be hard to. He's clipped him quite a few times, Bobby K.
Yeah, that's obviously why I've made the mistake. Yeah, my bad. I'm man enough to admit when I made a mistake. I hold my hands up. But yeah, so going back, yeah, I'm not here for money. I work as a plasterer. I earn quite well as a plasterer, but yeah, I was saying that buy me a coffee link. That was just so we could do a giveaway, pretty much. I think I think we got it up to like £86, and then when we withdrew it, it was £68.
In the chat, by the way. Sorry.
Say again, mate.
I'm just letting people know it's the real Sean Wayne in the chat.
Ah, right.
one of those piece of shit people from the other side. I'll go fuck off, smoke a length, Shulman. Come over to my fucking panel and start trying to get me to fucking bully people. The fucking Irish piece of shit. Fuck off. Sorry, there's a bit of tension up in the air.
No, that's all right. Listen, I'm gonna jump off. I need to jump in the shower. I just thought I'd pop on and like I say I like speaking to new people. No worries, mate. Like, if I ever see you live again, I'll jump on, and vice versa. If you see we're live and you ever fancy jumping on, you're more than welcome, mate.
Yeah. If you put videos up of training and stuff like that, I love watching all that shit, man.
Yeah, I need to get.
If you do have a fight going, people will start wanting to sponsor you and stuff like that. People want to get behind you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, nice one.
All right, buddy. I'll speak to you later. Cheers, mate.
So I go. Cheers, man. Thanks for coming on.
All right. No worries, bud. Bye.
Bye. That was the real Sean Wayne. That was the real one. 576 subscribers. That was the real one. He can go fuck himself, man. Go fuck off with your fucking dirty Irish fucking mob, you dirty fucking RA supporting piece of scumbag shit. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, the war is on. There's no fucking prisoners in between. Somebody's gonna get nicked. Somebody's gonna get arrested. Wasn't that what you were saying? Police fucking religion. How can you come on my panel and sit on a panel with a man who, for fun, likes going around and trying to get people nicked? We're not talking about getting bacons nicked either. We're talking about just getting normal fucking people nicked. And you want to come on this fucking channel? Sean Wayne, go fuck off. You try to get me to turn on people, on good people, and bully people for your fucking narrative, or for your fucking fighting Irish's narrative. You and protecting that bacon fucking scumbag behind you. Fuck off. If somebody's going to get fucking arrested over this, it ain't going to be me, and I ain't no fucking grass. You know who is a grass? Fighting Irish. You know who's going to grass? He's going to grass himself. You watch.
Right, so that's where we're going to end it for this afternoon. So for the first time I listened to that Jimmy, and Jimmy said about Northern King, Izzy Bobby K. I nearly spat my coffee out the first time I heard that. Funny as fuck. So that's where we're going to end it for today. I hope people do understand what I was meaning at the start. You know, if you're having thoughts of anything when you see a child, then you need to have your devices looked. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be thinking stuff like that. But then I do understand what this corner of YouTube is like and what it can be like. But yeah, so in that way, do protect yourselves in any way you can, you know, of not being attacked but then if that's going to happen, it's going to happen regardless, and they could obtain photos from other avenues, you know what I mean? So how safe do you need to be? You know, people shouldn't be doing stuff like that, but then I do understand they do. So let's end it for today. I'll update you if anything else happens, and I'll see you tomorrow.